Hey, Aquarius, intuitive soul coach here with your December 2022 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Aquarius, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Aquarius, the key themes showing up for you in the month of December. We have here career, heart's desire, and lastly, new life. So there are a lot of changes going on for you in the month of December. Even if you are just starting to plant the seeds, whether you are already really close to some milestones and achievements, or you've already taken that next step, I am sensing here that you're focusing on your money, you're focusing on a new path, maybe relocating, there could be a move. There's some significant changes that are starting to take form and take shape in the month of December. Now, in your career, you're thinking about how can you grow in advance? How can you bring in new income? How can you challenge yourself possibly in a current position if you work for someone else, or even if you work for yourself? How can you bring about more positive change that will not only help what it is that you're doing, but bring in more money as well? You may be focusing on a side hustle this month, which may be your true heart's desire. You may be thinking about gravitating towards the corporate world to an entrepreneurship here. I am sensing there's job changes on the horizon, or some of you may have recently went through a job change, but it's for the better, and it's going to bring about this sense of transformation, a reset button. There's new life here showing up for you. Now, right in the middle, you have heart's desire. This is about a love for what it is that you do. It's a love for who you are. It's a love for the people around you, your relationships as well. So this is about you making decisions from the heart. Some of you are focusing on your passion projects, your hobbies, your side hustle, things that really bring about creativity and love. For others of you, you're focusing on your heart health, which is this heart chakra region. It's all about giving and receiving. It's about reciprocity. It's about taking care of you, filling your own cup. It is about pouring out love for others as well. So I am sensing that you're focusing on that heart health. Some of you may have at times went through moments of anxiety, depression. You may have had something within the heart as well. Physically, it could have been a heart murmur, stroke, even a heart attack at times, or this could have been someone close to you that had dealt with issues with the heart. But I feel mostly on an emotional or spiritual level, you're healing this heart chakra and you're opening yourself up to experiencing new opportunities. And that's what's coming in for you. You have new life showing up. You've been going through, Aquarius, a major transformational shift. Some of you may have been recovering from even some sort of illness or symptoms that you've had here, but I feel that you're ready for this fresh start. You're ready for a rebirth. This is about growth, and you are heading towards a really wonderful new journey, one that you are creating, one that you are manifesting. Your first card out in the tarot here is the Magician. Now, the Magician has all of the necessary tools available. They have the wands, the cups, the swords, the pentacles that they can reach into their tool belt at any time to use as their ally to help them manifest the life that they want. So if you've struggled in the past with a negative belief system around money, poverty consciousness, or just felt negative regarding any area, but specifically career, I feel like you are heading towards a new path where you're upgrading your belief system. And this has been showing up for a lot of signs. Aquarius, you are the second to the last sign. And a lot of you have been upgrading the belief systems, or you've had the Hierophant in your reading. Now, I don't see that showing up here for you, but I'm getting that energy. And like I've been describing it, it's like a computer system needs that software update. So if you can think of yourself as that computer system, but your belief system is the software update, I feel like you're updating the beliefs that you may have outgrown, or ones that no longer serve you, or maybe they never did serve you, but they were just built on your own experiences. that you've had to face growing up or face in the past here. This new energy, this new life is something that you are creating from a place of positivity, from a place of abundance, prosperity, and growth. Whatever limiting energies that you felt in the past, I feel like you're noticing and you're aware of what they were or what was hindering you, what fears, what blockages. Now you're letting that go. The Magician here is about your skills, your talents, your gifts. This is about your personal power, and you're realizing that these gifts that you have within, which each and every one of you have miraculous gifts that you can tap into at any time. You're realizing that you have access to these, and you may be using them in a professional sense or just in your personal life, that you're making big changes in your outer world because you're looking inward here. I love the Magician showing up. Some of you are quite curious. You have the Page of Voices, which is the Page of Swords. And I always like to think of this page as the private investigator, the one that is inquisitive and curious, and the one that is always questioning, what's next? What's my soul's purpose? What's my journey? Why am I here? You are an air sign, Aquarius, so you may at times ask yourself these questions, especially here in the month of December. But what I feel you're asking is, how can I create my dream life? How can I work with the law of attraction? How can I work with my guides, my angels, my ancestors, my loved ones? How can I use my gifts? How can I hone in on them more? You have the High Priestess here as well. So some of you have these spiritual gifts, whether it's empathy, whether it is clairvoyance, whether it's healing abilities. Maybe you have premonitions, dreams, things of that nature. Your spiritual gifts are very, very potent this month for you to access at 110%. Stay curious. Whatever direction you want to go in, one step closer towards making that dream life happen. Some of you may be deciding to go back to school, to learn, to discover, take an online class, a course, a workshop. You may be reinventing who you are, and you may be starting from the beginning. This is a beginner's mindset happening for you. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going back and starting from, square one. You're starting from experience and wisdom and knowledge. But also this time around, you're able to really tap into that higher self, and you're able to see things that maybe you weren't able to see before. She's wearing these glasses here, and the glasses help her see clearly, help her gain the clarity that's necessary to move forward. And you can see these other beings above her that are whirling in that crown chakra. So I feel like your crown chakra is wide open for you to channel divine energy from not just your higher self, but all of your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones. And I feel like you have help. And you can see they're kind of doing a happy dance up there. So some things that you are excited to try, or new experiences, new travel, new lands, new life, you are excited to take this next step. You're going to be very successful, Aquarius. Queen of Materials is the Queen of Pentacles. She's the most abundant queen there is. She actually, she holds a little bit of that same frequency that the Empress does as well. But I perceive this Queen of Pentacles as the all-around package. She is the one that is resourceful. She's abundant. She's homey. She's practical. She's down to earth. But also she's connected. She is in tune with Mother Earth and the consciousness and the energies around her, where she can use the skills, the gifts, the talents that she has to manipulate her environment in a positive way. Now, when I say manipulation, it's not for the bad. It's not negative. It's just energy. She knows how to tap into that to create the life she wants. And I feel that not only are you going to enjoy the fruits of your labor, other people will enjoy the fruits of your labor and your gifts as well. So whatever those gifts and skills and talents are, and trust me, Aquarius, you have them. A lot of you, they're spiritual. You're going to really set your life up for success and abundance, okay? But first, what needs to happen is 5 of Materials. Make sure that you are not not letting maybe ego or pride step into the mix here, not letting these lower human emotions, sometimes they get the best of us. We feel lonely, rejected, or isolated, or we think, well, what if I am so excited about my success, but other people try to knock me down? What if I put my skills and talents and showcase them, but other people aren't appreciative of them? Don't let those lower emotions of, abandonment and rejection and fear and the things that hold us stuck or hold us in place, don't let that get in the way, because you're always going to have someone with a lower energy that wants to take you down, unfortunately. It has nothing to do with you, Aquarius. You have everything you need to create this life of success. So don't let other people sway you into believing who you should be or what you should do with your life. Whether it's a family member, a coworker, a child, a parent, or a complete stranger. The Five of Pentacles is all about you trusting in your own gifts. Don't neglect. This is about you working on your own money, your own stability. Don't let that poverty consciousness mindset get in the way of you achieving success. And that may be a belief that you are looking to upgrade. That may be that software update that is necessary for you to fully embrace this new life. So Aquarius, this is really huge. I'm getting a very powerful energy towards the end of December into January. And a lot of you are celebrating birthdays towards the end of January. And I feel like that's going to be a time for abundance, fruition, new goals. You're feeling really excited. And for those of you that are celebrating birthdays in February, I feel like you are fired up. You're rearing to go. You're chomping at the bit, ready for this new life. And I feel that you've already stepped into this, or you've already planted the seeds to make something happen. I'm also getting a 3-month time span. So some of you may have just closed on a house and there may be a 90-day wait period. Some of you may be looking for a new job or relocating, and there's something with 90 days. There's still going to be action and flow within that 90 days, but I'm getting within the next 90 days a lot of completion. Trust your intuition first and foremost. The veil is thinning in the month of December here for a lot of signs. And like I said, there is an upgrading happening here on a collective level where a lot of us are able to feel and sense the energies of things that we weren't able to in the past due to maybe the instability of the world, due to just being in a place of evolving on a collective level. You're changing, you're shifting your vibes, your energy. Some of you are really, really diving into those spiritual gifts. You may be going to, again, a class, or you're learning more about how to utilize them. Some of you are creating a YouTube channel, maybe watching more YouTube on how to read Oracle or how to read Tarot. I'm getting something here with Tarot or runes. You may be learning how to, they're giving me the palm as well, something with palms. You may be learning about the different life path numbers or how to read a palm. Some of you are tuning into numerology or astrology as well in a very big way and learning more about it. I feel you learning more about it, you're learning more about your own self-discovery. So there's another step, there's another evolution here spiritually that you're taking. So trust the intuition, trust the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities, trust what your guides are trying to bring to you at this time. Because you have the Star as your final card. This is a very, very powerful ending here. This is all about inspiration, hope, guidance, positivity. It can be about recognition, fame as well. If you're looking to reach people on a higher level, whether you're a healer, whatever it is you do for your career, I sense that there's a lot of achievement, a lot of success, and a lot of recognition here coming up. So don't let the fear here hold you back. Whatever that Five of Pentacles is, which I feel it's some sort of belief system around money, or it could be a lack of, or feeling like you're left out in the cold, or that people won't understand. The world is vibrating and shifting at a new level. There's a new life coming in here for you. Embrace this. This is what you came down here on earth to do. The Star card also promises healing, hope, guidance. Don't give up on those dreams, because you're just starting to step into this powerful new energy here. This is where your dreams truly manifest, Aquarius. Huge energy. I love this. Now, in regards to finances, money, abundance, and prosperity, we have the Watch and the Rose. Now, when the Watch card shows up, it's time to profit. The divine timing is now. It's time to seize the moment. You may have had to go through a waiting period where you had to wait to kind of build up your business, or you've had to watch how you were kind of growing within a company dynamic or a business. For some of you, you may have been laid off, fired, or you had to go through a temporary setback. It wasn't actually a setback. It was a period of growth, healing, and evolving to take you to the next level. Now there's financial relief coming in here. This isn't a time for you to feel content, feel like you're supported, and that you can not only support yourself, but you're helping others as well. You're playing a supportive role here on earth. A lot of you may be moving towards, again, your heart's desire, whether it is through some sort of spiritual work, helping people. It could be making things for people, contributing, service, acts of kindness, goods. You may be selling things that help people as well. Whatever this is for you, you have job security. And even though you may have been taught that becoming an entrepreneur or going in this direction is unstable, and you'll have to maybe deal with the setbacks. There is a cliche around poets and painters and artists that they're going to struggle, right? That they're not going to be supported. And that is a belief system. It stems from a belief. Yes, it may have happened, but it can happen in any job, any career path. I am sensing here that some of you are updating that belief of I am supported, I will grow, this business will be lucrative, I will be able to manifest the relationships I want in my life, and I will feel support as well. So even though we're talking money, I'm getting a few things with support regards to relationships, and let's dive into that area. When it does come to love, now love isn't just in the romantic sense. It's love for your family, your friends, your children, parents, siblings, cousins, co-workers, friends. It can be complete strangers. It is that vibration of love. And it says here, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. So a soulmate can come in the form of a pet, a companion animal. It can be a best friend. I am sensing here that a lot of you are looking for some sense of belonging or connection, and it's going to come in sooner rather than later for you. There may be a reconciliation with someone from the past. Like I said, it could be a family member that you haven't seen for quite some time. You may hear from someone, maybe it's a past employer or a coworker. It certainly could be an ex or a lover, but that's not always the case. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and I feel that you'll have some decisions to make, but trust in your heart, trust in your guidance as well. But you have this high priestess energy. So your gut feelings and your intuitions are on point. Sometimes our emotions get really wrapped up in a situation here. And I am feeling if your heart is guiding you to mend, to heal, to forgive, don't let anger, bitterness, and resentment block you from moving forward. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to come together and be with this person and everything is great, but there could be some sort of an apology or some sort of healing energy coming towards you. Don't block that. It would be good for you. All right. Now, from the soul truth, Aquarius, we have here, this is something for you to really remember, because this is your higher self, your soul, your consciousness that wants to remind you that you have strengths. Make sure you are using them. Do you know all of your strengths, and are you using them? We all have superpowers, Aquarius, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today, ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? This literally talks about what we've been talking about here. I love that all of the cards have been blending beautifully together. This is what I mean by synchronicities. Things are going to flow for you in December where it just matches the right place at the right time. Things start to flow a lot more, a lot better. You're opening up here to your strengths, your gifts, your talents. And we also have, what else could this mean? Remember earlier I said that you're staying inquisitive, you're asking yourself some of those questions. There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Today's soul action, Aquarius. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment, or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? Because life is happening for you to help you evolve, to help you grow, learn, expand in your consciousness. And so I feel like you're asking those big and deep questions here. And if you answer and you ask, you will receive the answers. So very powerful energy here. I love this, Aquarius. Now, messages from your spiritual team, your guides, your ancestors, your loved ones, your pets, your animals. Spirit wants you to really find your center, ground your energy. It's time to connect and come back home to you. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation, there's the magician, of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is the ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? Yes, Aquarius, it's time to check in. It's time to reconnect to that body and that mind. Also to connect to your higher self that you have access to every single day, 24/7. Your higher self knows your journey, your path. It remembers. When we come into this human form, we have a sense of amnesia. We don't always remember. But when you connect, you can tune into that higher self where you will remember. Find your center. You have here receive, which I really love because you can see the gift here. So you are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you, Aquarius, to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. There's a gift coming your way. This is big. This is beautiful. This is something that will really align you with that energy of unconditional love. Now, I'm not sure what this gift is. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, but I do know on an energetic level, this is something that you have been wanting. This is something that you have been craving. Your soul has come here to achieve this gift, this milestone. So whatever this is for you, embrace it with open arms, Aquarius, because it's going to be beautiful. And lastly, wow, new beginning showing up here for you, which you have, new life. This is amazing. Another card that flows beautifully with the reading here. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. I mean, you can't make this up here. New life, new beginning, double whammy. Whatever this new life is for you, doesn't it look beautiful? Doesn't it look inviting? It looks like a place that you are absolutely going to cherish and love. Some of you may be even heading towards retirement, or you may be starting a new job, a new path, a new career. There could be new relationships, new love coming in for you. There's a new life. Some of you, it's certainly a new move or relocating. Now, last but not least here, Aquarius, we have to the sea. And in this new life card, you actually see the people, or the chairs and the people sitting next to the sea. So I'm just going to read to you, and I just flipped right to the page. I'm going to read to you the oracle message from the guidebook. And for those of you that are interested in any of the decks used during your reading, including the Intuitive Soul Coach Oracle, you can find all of this information in the description box below. Being in the flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. Yes, Yes, this is beautiful. Finally, things are starting to flow like that ebb and flow, like it says here. And you're going to see that things are shifting here. And also, it says, ride the wave of opportunity. Take a look at this, Aquarius. Again, you can't make this synchronicity up. There is a huge wave showing up with the heart's desire, and it's in the shape of a heart. So you are riding this wave of opportunity that is going to open you up to your heart's desire. What is it, Aquarius, that your heart truly desires? Because that is the gift. That's what's coming in here for you. Wow, beautiful reading. I absolutely love this. I'm going to claim this. I have an Aquarius moon. Beautiful energy, beautiful vibe. If you love this as much as I did, please hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channel messages out there, Aquarius, to those that need it most. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, whatever you feel compelled to do, beautiful soul. Thank you so much for tuning in. Lots of love and light.